Hello everyone. This is your girl, Sugary Girl Candy 2012, and I'm here to bring you guys another video. I decided to make this video before I actually started editing my second portion of my E3 conferences put together. But I got so much E3 footage and news stories that I have to edit, and I've been like literally going crazy with that. So I'm definitely gonna have part 2 up. I'm gonna get that rendered and post it. So anyway, you guys read the title and you know what this is about. Okay, there has just been a whole lot of controversy around Sony and the whole Shenmu situation, and Sony showing Shenmu at their conference. Okay, so basically this is what it's revolved around. I've seen plentiful videos, and it just kind of boggles my mind at the people that make these videos, and they basically just turn a simple situation into a very difficult situation to understand, which is really not hard to understand. Okay, first of all, the last Shenmue game that was out came out 14 years ago. Wait a minute, let me step back a little bit. Okay, so as you guys know, if you watch Sony's E3 or you caught a little bit of it on YouTube, then you would know that Sony did, in fact, show this at their E3 conference. But here's the thing. As soon as they mentioned, it was a Kickstarter and, you can donate to get the game funded. A lot of people donated, got it to just about $2 million in a matter of 2 days, which is now called, being the fastest funded game on Kickstarter. Okay, so anyway, a lot of people start calling Sony out, calling them cruddy and, shady, and why are they asking the fans for money and blah, blah, blah. When I'm like, is it really hard to grasp and understand this from a business standpoint? Like, you don't even need a business degree to understand this shit. Like, you really don't. Okay, first of all, the reason why it's not shady is because, first of all, Sony aren't the ones that's making the game. They aren't the ones that's funding the game. It's the fans that are funding it. The money Sony are putting up is to make the PS4 version and to help with marketing and all of that, basically for their version. So all that money that people are donating to the Kickstarter isn't going towards Sony. Sony aren't the ones asking for the $2 million or the $10 million. It's the company. And it's just like a cited source, because obviously $2 million isn't going to make a game in this day and age. I mean, look how much it costs just to make Shenmue 2 and Shenmue 1. Like, $2 million is chump change. You're not going to get much out of $2 million to make a whole game. It's like ask $2 million to make a movie. It's not going to happen, Slim. It's really not. So y'all have to understand from a business standpoint that this was obviously a good idea, because they've been trying to, find a way, to get this game up and going, and people have been asking for it, but without the money to make the game, how the hell was they going to make the game? This was their only chance, to promote it. I mean, you got to give Sony credit for that, though. People are saying, Sony shouldn't have showed it, blah, 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 but, I mean, people, make them seem like they the most evilest corporation for doing that, when look what happened in literally, 20 minutes into E3, like the game was getting funded like that, and now a game that many people have been asking for years is actually going to be made just due to the fans. And this is going to be this is the fans putting in the money to have this game made. So for people to call Sony shady and call them all types of names just because they help promote the game on their E3 is kind of ridiculous, and means you probably should stop talking. It really doesn't take a genius or a person with a business degree to understand this shit. Why sit there and invest millions and billions of dollars in a project that might not even take off, and especially with it being decades old? Because yes, a few people may wanted the game, but you wouldn't exactly know how many people wanted the game altogether. So why risk investing millions and millions of dollars in the game, and you don't know how it's going to do with it being a decade old, and you don't know how many people might be still interested in it despite, people asking for it? Why risk that? I mean, then they say, well, Sony got all this money and billions of dollars and blah, blah, blah. Again, you fail to understand. Like, $1 billion for a company like Sony isn't well, $1 billion is a lot, but with everything that they do is technically not a lot. It's a lot to us, because when you say it like that, obviously $1 billion is a fucking lot. But like, to Sony, it's really not, especially with how much it costs just to make a game. So this is what I'm saying. Like, make sure y'all actually understand what the hell is going on before you go spouting and making videos. Because I literally just watched a video where a person just completely just like, I had to leave my comment because I'm just like thinking, we're like, what the hell? And then say, I wouldn't, if Microsoft did this, blah blah blah, and Sony are bad for doing this, and blah blah blah. I'm like, oh my god. And then just like seeing this shit in the comment section of various videos, and then you see people making videos. It's like, are these people slow? Is it really hard to understand like why they ask for the Kickstarter money? And it's your decision. And not to mention, when you do donate, you're technically like putting a pre-order, not a pre-order down. You're going to be getting the game among, depends on how much you donate. But again, it's a decision you can make. It's not like they're saying they're forcing you, putting a gun to your head and say donate this much or else. It's your decision on, if you want to donate, if you want to put that money in. So how the hell can you get mad at these people for donating money and, helping this project get off its feet after 14 years? This is what these people want. So you can't really tell them they're wrong for donating this money. Like, come on, dude. It's really not hard to understand at all. I don't have a business degree, but even I can understand where both companies are coming from. I mean, like, damn. Sony only thing Sony did was help promote the Kickstarter, the money to get the game going, and people are calling them cruddy and bad for that. Yeah, this might be my Sony fangirl showing a little bit, but it's honestly irritating me. And, I wouldn't have made this video based off of just, one video I seen of somebody talking about Shenmu 3. But when you have a lot of people talking about, Shenmu 3, and it being bad that Sony funded the game, then that's when you say, fuck it, I need to say something. And this is me saying something. You guys need to get a grip, understand everything from a business standpoint. Make sure you go read the fucking Kickstarter, for goodness sake. Know that $2 million fucking dollars isn't even half to make a goddamn game. Like, come the fuck on. Understand shit before you go spouting it, dude. It's really not that damn hard. It's seriously not. But anyway, that's all I gotta say on this situation. If you guys have been seeing this on various videos that you've been on, let me know. And down below in the comment section. And tell me what y'all think of this whole situation. Good or bad, and I'll make sure to get back to your comments as quickly as I can. Thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing if you did. It's much appreciated, and I'll speak to you guys later. Deuces.